Hello, welcome back to Cherry Hills 2017 by Stevie. This is the second video, and we finished off the last one with harvesting field 3, I think it was. So in this one we're going to sell the plough we've got, and I want to get a different plough with just slightly larger coverage, and we'll start ploughing the big field right next to the farm. I'm going to put a worker on that, and then I'm going to carry on harvesting the straw, and we've taken four lots down to the bio plant, so I've got 4 lots down there making digestant. I've moved some across to make biodiesel and some I think it's fertilisers as well, but I was more interested in the diesel at the moment, so I can get the compost maker going, which is another thing what we're doing today. We're going to get it's going to take 4 loads to almost fill the compost maker, which is what we'll do once we've swapped the plough. We'll go down to the shop, we'll sell this one. I'm just going to drive down to the shop. This one's a little bit, this video is a little bit longer than the last one. I'm just going to try and keep them about the same length. But we're going to drive down to the shop, sell this plough, buy a new plough, start ploughing the big field. I will get field numbers as we go on. And then we'll carry on collecting the straw. We're going to take 4 loads to the compost maker, and we're going to do it the one in the yard, not the one down at the BGA. I was going to do the one at the BGA, and now I thought, no, if I do the one in the yard, it's not so much running about. Plus, when I want to carry on making it, if I've got any in storage, because these silos would take straw, it's easy to do. It's only when I've got to run it down to do digestant, but then I can put it in the big tipper trailer and run it down in a oneer instead of lots of little ones in the loading trailer, front loader, whatever they like to call it. So anyway, we're on the way down to the shop, and then from that, basically this one is just going to be starting the ploughing and getting the straw into the compost maker. I don't think I'm going to get a lot else done in this episode, or it's just going to go on too long. I am going to skip the collecting of the straw. You'll see me driving there, because it's just the same thing, driving around the field collecting straw, running it to the compost maker, putting it in the compost maker, and basically I'm just waiting until I get some diesel. I will check on the digestant and the diesel, how we're getting on making the diesel. When I get enough to get at least a fair old bit in the tank, I can get the compost maker. I didn't worry about showing, selling and buying. Everybody knows how to do that. You go onto there, you sell it, go on the shop, choose what you want, buy it. This is one of the ploughs. I'm sure it's from the mod competition. I will find out what it is, and I'll put it in the description below. It's the smaller one of the two. I would have liked to have got the bigger one. I just haven't got a tractor that's powerful enough. But this Fendt is more than powerful enough to pull this, and it's just over, I think it's just over 5 metres, or it's 5 metres. So it's slightly bigger than the blue one. I did want to try another one I had, but for some reason, when it was on there, it wouldn't allow me to hire a worker, which I'd never had before. So I've had to go with this one, because this will allow me to hire a worker, whether it's the AI the extended, or whether it's just a standard old style worker. So we're just going to get this set up on the field. You will notice a little bit it's already been ploughed, but that's where I was messing around with the other plough, which didn't work with a hard worker where I was trying to get it to work. So, but this is a big field, so I may leave some of the straw on that field and hire another plough to put on the back of the I think it's a New Holland, which I'm using at the moment for picking up the straw, and get a second plough going, because this field is massive. I haven't decided what I'm going to plant in it yet, because it is a big field, and whatever I plant in it I'm going to have to think about harvesting it. So probably something with straw is not the way to go, because it's going to take a long time. So probably best looking at something like canola, soybean, something like that, or even one of the newer fruits. We'll wait and see. Anyway, so we're getting this one going. You can see where I've messed around before. Set up the worker now. Get him going. There we go. Just doing, no, it's a new AI extension. Doing circular corners. There we go. Good to go. Right, so that's him off and going, working out the field. There we go. How big's the field? 60, nearly 67 hectares. So that's a big old field. It's going to take me a while to do it. But whatever I put in there, I'm going to get some money for that. So we'll go on to that. Leave that going. Right. So back on. Oh, it's a case, not New Holland. So, but I might hire another plough to put on the back of this to help do that one over there. I can always come back and collect straw as and when I want. That is a big field. Number 3. That's it. So I'm gonna may leave some of the straw on one. I need to get number 3 ploughed. Well, I don't need to get it ploughed, but it'd be good to get it ploughed and get a crop in there that's going to bring me back some good money. But at the moment, I just want to get the compost maker or compost master up and running, so then I can get the greenhouses going. I may, once I've got the 2 tractors going on this, I may go down and look at doing a bit of forestry on the next video or the one after that, so that we can get the timber mill going and start getting the sawmill going and making and selling the barrels and the boxes and the pallets, because that's going to be a good turnaround of money. Trying not to spend all the money and get up there, trying to get some turnaround get coming in. So anyway, this is the first load. The next 3 you won't see me picking up straw, or you'll just see me sort of going out and then coming back in. So we've got to get these done. Once this is full, all of these is diesel, bang, jobs are good, and we can get this one going. So right, I'm gonna let you watch for a bit. Unless something else pops in my brain I want to speak about or inform you of, I'll leave you to it. I'll be back in a bit when we've got a little bit further on. So we just first load and off back up to the field to pick up the second load. Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, off we go, and I will be back in a second. Right, I got ahead of myself earlier. I haven't bought the container, tanker. I have now, and I've just jumped in my Peterbilt. Going to go down to the shop, grab the tanker. I've bought one of the tankers from the Road Train mod, because when you fill that, if you choose the right settings or customize, it will show what's in the trailer. So I've gone with one of those, and I can use that to move the digestant across. Because I'm voiceover after I've recorded, I was a bit ahead of myself earlier, but I knew it was in this video. So I did make the choice to use the one from the farm, the unit, the rig, because I'm going to look at doing forestry, so I didn't want to nick the one up from near the sawmill. So yeah, at the shop we're going to pick up the trailer. I've chose total green, and until you fill it up, and then it will show what's inside, depending on whatever you're putting in, and it shows up. So it's a really good mod. I like the trailers. You can wagon train them. This would be an end one unless you're going to use dollies, but yeah, so we're going to take this over to the bio plant. We'll get this filled up with digestant, and then we can park it up next to the biodiesel facility or factory machine. I don't know, it's not a machine, is it? It's facility or something along them lines. Anyway, I'm going to load digestant, put it across so I can make the diesel, so that I can get it up to the compost maker, which is the whole point. I was ahead of myself earlier. So at the moment we've got 2 lots of straw in the compost maker, 2 more loads to go, and that's nearly full. This shouldn't take that long to load. I'll put it on there, we'll go off and do another load. When that's done, this should be full, and then we can put it across and start offloading it to make some biodiesel. And with that, then we can do the 4th load of straw, which will fill that up, and then we're looking at either putting it into storage, or I'm going to leave it on the field and hire another plough to carry on ploughing field 3. Plus, what else have I got to do? I need to check on how I'm getting on, or how my worker's getting on field 3. Make sure he hasn't got stuck, caught, or gone the wrong way. So that is now filling with digestant. As you see there, the centre has changed and the back will have changed. There you go, digestant holdings, and a little picture of a cow with recycling. How quaint, but at least you can't forget what's in it, and when it's empty it'll go back to all green, and we have to take it that it's flushed out if we're going to put something else in it. As I don't play 100% realistic, I just take it, it's done. So anyway, the golden nuggets are on this as well, as I found out. Probably going to pick them up as I see them, or if I know where there is one and it's near me, I'll pick it up. And then when I don't know whether if you get 10 it shows the rest like on Goldcrest. We'll wait and see. If that does, then I might pick them all up except for one, and we'll get it when we're desperate for money, or we'll see how we go. We may not need to, hopefully. So anyway, just messing around with the trailer. That's all filled up. I thought I was going to go off, but it didn't take that long to load up. This won't all go into the facility. That's the word, the diesel production facility. That's what was thinking of a facility, and I will forget that for next time and be calling it all kinds of names. Now I've got to try and remember which one it is. Is it this one or that one? It'll be this one because it's got two tanks. Yeah, you got the diesel tank, or you've got liquid plus your drop off. I'm sure it's this one. You got two there. There's a gold nugget. Talking about gold nugget challenge. So we need to get this digestant unloaded, and then we can go back to collecting the straw. Trying to remember what I've done there, because I was ahead of myself earlier on, trying to remember what sequence I've done this in. I really need to make some notes when I'm editing the video, so I know what I do when, instead of trying to rely on my old brain, which doesn't seem to be working so well for me at the moment. So anyway, that's going to start unloading the digestant. It won't take it all in here. That tanker, I think, holds more than what the facility will hold. So I'm going to have to just leave the unit there until it's got space, and then we can unload it. I need to unload it all, so then I can fill it up with diesel. Either that, or we'll just buy another trailer, which means I'll have to share rig, or get another one. See how the money goes. Like I say, we're going to try and do field 3, get that ploughed and get something in there, and if we get the forestry going and start getting all them factories up and running that require the woods, we might be able to get some more money coming in. Sorry about that noise, just caught my mic. So anyway, that's unloading. Hey, look, pipe as well. That's cool. We're just watching it go in. I thought I disappeared. I'll go over to the other one in a minute. I know there's another nugget over on the other one, and then we'll go off and do some more straw harvesting. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you to watch a bit more, and I'll come back when I remember if I've got something else wrong or something else interesting happens. Well, I say interesting, something else of significance in the video happens. So I'll leave you to carry on watching. Right, just checking on my worker. He decided to just stop, considering I had him doing a circular route. So we're going to start him off again, try and get him to work properly. Keep an eye on him just to start, make sure he goes off round. I don't understand, he must have come across where I'd ploughed a little bit before and thought that it had been already or completed, so now he's sorting himself out. He's just got to don't know what he's doing. No, I'm going to take over, spin him round somewhere else, try and get him to work properly. They're a bit funny, the old workers. If you get them in the wrong place, they seem to take some of it to get themselves sorted out. I'm going to change that just to up and down the field, and hopefully we won't have the problem with the corners. So yeah, we'll have to see how we go. See how it goes this way, because they're normally quite good going round. I know they're good with the harvesters. But ploughing, I've never really used the extension on ploughing. I normally just do the original up and down. I was hoping I could leave them just to go round. I suppose with this one though, if I hire another plough and put it on the back of the case, you can start from the other side and go up and down, and I'll just have to keep an eye on them in the middle. Right, okay, yeah, he's following the ploughed line, which is good. That bodes well. Yep, I think we're all good. I think we're going to be safe. Yep, let's go and get some more straw. Basically, can do another couple of loads, then we'll do a check on the tanker, see how we're getting on, see if there's any space, see if we can unload a bit more digestant, and then I think we might look at calling that an end. We'll see where we are on the time, and then the next one, I've got to decide whether I'm going to go on, get another plough and get that going, or whether I'm going to carry on collecting the straw and put that in storage. I could take it down and put it in and get some more digestant made. I missed the tree this time. Last time I caught the tree, a bit misguided. A lot easier on there, don't have to worry about getting caught behind the cars that are driving slow. This is my field, so it's my grass, so I feel happy driving down the side of the field because I own it. So yeah, this is load 3. I think it just gives us just under 75%. I think 4 loads gives us about 99, so I don't understand how come it's lost 1%. I think I worked out this trailer should give us a full load with 4 loads, but hey, 1% is nothing. There's always a bit of a tolerance, something left in the trailer or just not picked up enough. But yeah, so we're do this one, and then one more load, and then we'll check for digestion. If you've got any comments or anything you think I should do or stuff like that, I will actually, what I might do as well on the next one as well, I'm just going to give you a quick run around the map, because I've placed a couple of placeables like the meat factory and soya milk factory. Just show you I've placed them on the map prior to starting, as if they're things that are already in, and I've put down sell points so that there's somewhere to sell them. I'll just run you through those so you see they're there. I'm not going to use them straight away because I need to get some money in, and like the meat factory and stuff like that, I need to get animals going. I haven't got any animals, so it's going to be a while before I use those. I could get the soya milk factory going with field 3. I could get put soya in there, and I have a crap load of soya to put in there because I'm doing the diesel, so I need diesel and I need soya and I need water. So I may have to look at getting another trailer purely for water as well, because I'm going to need a tanker for when I do the animals anyway, but I'm going to need water for a lot of other stuff. So there is that. So I could get the soya milk one going once I get a field of soya, unless one of the fields I've already got has got soya in it. So another thing to check out, we might have to do a run round, or I might do a quick run round before I do the third video. We'll get some information, I'll make some notes, and I can give you an idea of which way I'm looking at heading, and you let me know whether you want me to go that way or whether you want me to do something different. Do I need to change the fleet? Shall I stay with the fleet I've got? And all those sort of things. So anyway, that's the fourth load. So that's the composter basically full of waste material, which is what it needs. As it's there, 199,999, so I'm one off. I've quickly jumped up to the bioplant, just want to have a look, see how we're getting on, if we've got any space. We just got just under 2,000 litres of diesel, which will be the same with the two fertilisers. Yeah, there you go, liquid fert and fert, they're all the same. Still got 5,000 digestant in there, so I've got a fair bit to go. My helper's still going round field 3, which is all good. So yeah, I'm going to call it for this, and when I come back on the third one, should have some sort of direction I'm going, carrying on. We need to start getting some things to pull in some money. So until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.